Good evening, everyone. I'm Peter Carruthers. We are inside Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This is our 5th year bringing you Elvis on Ice. And as always, this show presents a little bit of a mystery in the beginning, but no mystery when it comes to the skaters that we'll see this evening. Two-time Olympic gold medalist Katarina Witt, Olympic bronze medalist Phillippe Candeloro, and the new sensational dance team of Pasha Grishuk and Sasha Julin. A grand entrance for the king himself, Elvis Stojko, two-time Olympic silver medalist. Canadian champion Karen Preston. U.S. champion Rudy Galindo. 97 world champions Vandy Bertzel and Ingo Steuer. And a favorite to the audiences all over the world, Jumpin' Joe Sabovcik, Olympic bronze medalist from 1984. Canadian favorite, Olympic silver medalist, Liz Manley. Two-time Olympic bronze medalist from France, Phillippe Candeloro. two-time Olympic gold medalist, Katarina Witt. Five-time U.S. ice dancing champions, Elizabeth Punselin and Jared Swallow. Energy, power, and excitement all coming at you with Elvis on Ice. We'll be back in just a moment. You're looking at the U.S. silver medalist from 1996, Tanya Kwiatkowski, skating to the Shoop Shoop song by Betty Everett. Kwiatkowski, set to get married later on this year. Now professional, she has left the amateur ranks. Right now, the two-time U.S. pair skating champions from 1992 and 93, Kala Urbanski and Rocky Marvel. A perfect song for them, interpreting Wild Thing.
I
Rocky Marble. Welcome back to Toronto, Ontario for Elvis on Ice.
Hello.
This is Sasha.
This is Pasha.
This is Sasha.
Newest couples in the world of ice dancing, Pasha Grishuk, two-time Olympic champion, and her new partner, Sasha Julin, Olympic silver and bronze medalist, interpreting Smooth Operator by Sade. The new team of Pasha Grishuk and Sasha Julin, and Pasha Grishuk never having a problem with the flair for the dramatic. One of the true entertainers in the world of figure skating today is this man, U.S. national champion from 1996, Rudy Galindo.
Your body, rolling in the sand.
Rudy Galindo has made it perfectly clear that he loves to entertain audiences all over the world. And he always gets a great reaction. This next couple perhaps has been one of the most successful ice dancing teams in the United States over the last decade. They have racked up 5 U.S. championships to show for it. Husband and wife team of Elizabeth Punselin and Jared Swallow.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Stop the things you do. What's up? I ain't lying. Yeah, I can't stand. Woo! No running around. I can't stand. No, put me down. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oh, yeah. Stop the things you do. What's up? I ain't lying. I love you. I love you. I love you. Anyhow, I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine.
Outstanding. Elizabeth Punselin and Jared Swallow, who finished a respectable 7th place at the Olympics in Nagano. They continue to reside in the Detroit area. Lovely couple to watch. Coming up, the Olympic gold medalist, Katarina Witt. Perhaps no other female skater has left a lasting Olympic impression on us more than Katarina Witt. Since 1984, Kat has been one of the most popular and certainly the most marketable female skaters in the sport. She has taken her looks from the ice to the silver screen, not to mention a recent photo layout in Playboy.
I'm very fortunate with everything what has happened to me. And of course, the groundwork was the skating and where my medals. Because of all the possibility, because of the money which is there, which has been, I think, through us created for the last 10 years, that all those possibilities are there because they haven't been there 20 years ago or 15 years ago. Now all of a sudden everything becomes, this is the issue. Why you want to be an Olympic champion? Well, maybe because they want to make a great living. Where maybe in our time we started because, hey, it's the Olympics, you know, we want to participate in it, and that's why you're an athlete, because you want to win a gold medal. You never really thought about what comes after. Maybe it happens once and you just might as well enjoy it as much as you can, because you never know if it's going to happen again. And it's a very small, tiny little role, you know, and I shouldn't make a big deal out of it, but the whole experience of it, it is a big deal for me. People really think, what a glamorous life we live, you know. And that was quite fun, because John would tell me, you know, what the scene is, the director. And he goes, you know, it's really easy, because this is basically what you always do. I mean, first of all, I do play skater, so, But, so he goes, yeah, you know, we have this big limousine arriving, and there are like 100 people cheering, and you get out of the car, and you get these flowers, and you just walk in, and you have this fur coat and this jewelry, and I'm like, this is always what we get, yes, when you arrive. And I'm thinking, you know, little you know, we most of the time arrive like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, sneaking to the back entrance, being in our sweats already, you know, not looking glamorous at all. No, maybe it was a time where I thought, why not? Why not? And basically now I know I was right. And I was sort of sitting back and thinking, you know, the skating has such a great fairy tale image, and everything is so beautiful and wonderful and glamorous and so clean and so innocent. I thought, ooh, I really want to do something different now. And I want to create some fuss here.
Woman, that she is. What's next for Katarina Witt? Seems like she's done everything, but right now she'll interpret Sarah McLaughlin's Angel.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction.
Katarina Witt, someone who's experienced so much in her life and continues to grow as an entertainer on the ice. Next, get ready for big jumps and screaming fans, as we'll see D'Artagnan, better known as Phillippe Candeloro, and the king himself, Elvis Stojko. A couple of Canadians up close and personal, silver medalists for that matter. Elvis Stojko's won 3 world championships inside Maple Leaf Gardens, and there is Phillippe Candeloro, the 2-time Olympic bronze medalist. You may remember this program. It was his free program at the Olympics that helped him win the bronze medal. And of course the character, D'Artagnan, from the Three Musketeers. Phillippe Candeloro, always a favorite with the ladies in the audience. However, he holds true to one now. This past summer, he was married to a lovely lady named Olivia. Candeloro. Many did not consider him to be a medal favorite at the Olympics in Nagano, but it was this character that helped win him that bronze medal. Now this Canadian audience seeing it firsthand. Phillippe said he loves the Canadian audiences for skating. Elvis Stojko interpreting Keep On Loving Me Baby by Colin James.
Well, I want you to love me. Well, I want you to love me. Well, I want you to love me. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. You know it pleases me. You know it pleases me. Well, I want you to kiss me. Well, I want you to kiss me. Well, I want you to kiss me. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, baby. You know it pleases me. You know it pleases me. Feel alright. Keep on loving me, girl. Well, how? Keep on loving me, baby. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, baby. You know the things that you make.
The star of our show, three-time world champion, two-time Olympic silver medalist, Elvis Stojko with a little bit of rock and roll. Always giving it all that he has. We'll be back in just a moment.
Nagano was supposed to be his Olympics. Skeptics now believed in him. He was finding choreography to match that incredible ability to jump. But something happened to Elvis Stojko before those 98 Winter Games. He pulled his groin muscle. The gold medal he so passionately wanted turned to silver. Canada still loved its hero, but Elvis felt incomplete. Today on The Cutting Edge, we visit with Elvis Stojko, what happened in the past, what the future will bring. From the Allendale Rec Center just outside of Toronto, this is the training home of two-time Olympic silver medalist Elvis Stojko. Hello everyone and welcome to The Cutting Edge. I'm Alice Cook with Peter Carruthers and our other partner Rosalind Sumners is on tour, so we'll have to get by without her today. Yes. But Elvis Stojko, he had to deal with that incredible injury in Nagano, still won a silver medal.
Yeah, it was amazing to think that he was able to do that considering the injury. However, he still is dealing with that injury, and that groin injury is significant because it is in an area of the body that a skater uses the most. When you're doing difficult jumps and spins, the centrifugal force that's exerted on the groin area is huge. So to try to nurse that injury at the same time get stronger for the competitive season, not an easy thing to do, but Elvis Stojko seems to be managing it very well.
One thing's for sure is he's still king around here.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to Elvis in just a few minutes, but first of all, Peter is going to take us on a unique tour of this world-class training facility.
Who is Elvis? Who is Elvis?
Okay, first of all, we got to find the rink where Elvis skates. Let's check it out. Well, wait a minute. This is a swimming pool. I mean,
Who is Elvis?
water is frozen. We need ice. We got to find the skating rink. Come on. Here it is. We found the rink. If you're Elvis Stojko, you can get on the ice before the Zamboni's finished. I mean, is this fair, you guys, that he can get out there and skate?
Yes, because he's better than us. Because he's second in the Olympics.
Okay, if anybody knows Stojko, it's got to be the guy that drives the Zamboni. Let's go check it out and see what he has to say. Well, tell me something, Mark. Elvis Stojko, how does he like his ice?
Smooth.
What's the coolest thing Elvis has done?
Quad toe.
Who is Elvis?
Well, we still haven't found Elvis yet, but I tell you, you find skaters in the weirdest places. Whoa, what is this?
That's not mine. That's
Stojko,
not mine.
is that you? Hello?
Hey, how are you?
What are you looking for?
Last year's long program, short program.
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
looking for my guards.
Here's a pair.
Here's one. Here's another one.
What is this room?
This is the lost and found.
What a mess. I mean, does your room look like this at home?
No. Thank God it doesn't.
You don't spend a lot of time in here, do you?
No, just the odd time I'm trying to look for stuff, my guards mostly, because if you leave stuff out there, trust me, it'll find its way back in here.
Well, listen, if you can tear yourself away from this lost and found, we got to go do a cutting edge. Will you come up and see us?
Give me a couple minutes. I'll be up in a bit.
Who is Elvis?
That's a side of you we haven't seen before.
Well, I try to keep that hidden away, but I guess you guys found me with a camera, so.
Well, getting back to Nagano, that injury came as such a surprise for a lot of us. Why did you decide to low-key it?
Well, the biggest thing was to keep it away from, I guess, the media. I had enough pressure. I didn't need everybody asking me every day, how's the leg, how's the leg? I was dealing with enough as it was, being scrutinized. So it relieved a lot of the pressure by keeping it, low-key.
Makes a lot of sense.
So, looking ahead now, that's behind. You got Canadians to look forward to. You have the World Championships. How does the injury fit into the factor now?
Well, the last little while, the injury, it's going to have its ups and downs. But the biggest thing is to make sure that it's warmed up, that I don't stress it. And when I do get tired, to back off. And that's a very important part of it. As soon as I get tired, it tightens the area, and then I'm stressing it more, and I can cause more problems, and I don't want to do that. So you want to warm it up, make sure it gets enough rest, and take it day by day, step by step.
Right.
Salt Lake City is still 3+ years away. Do you think you still have an opportunity to win a gold medal at the Olympics?
I think that's a very good opportunity. I think that's a very good possibility. It's just a matter of how I feel each year. I'd like to go for it, but I'm going to take it year by year. I'm not going to make any plans right away. I'm going to get this year underway. I still got a lot to do with this injury and get through it and get through the season, and then I can go from there.
Just watching you in practice out there, it looks like you're right on top of your game, but I think the question I have is, why didn't you cash in and turn pro?
Well, I could have made more money doing pro, obviously, and done a lot more things, but for me, money is not what it's all about. It's great. We're fortunate and able to make money now doing sports and doing figure skating and being an amateur as well, but I want to help change the sport. I still want to continue to push the envelope and make a difference, and that's what I'm here for, and I enjoy that. That's what turns me on when I'm out there.
Right.
If I'm doing it for other reasons, not truly for my own, my heart and soul won't be in it. The people will recognize it, judges will recognize it, the fans will recognize it, and they're not getting the true me when I'm out there.
Right.
And each year I'm going to take a step and say, okay, how do I feel after this season? Do I want to continue again? Regardless of what I win or how much I make, it depends on how I feel and how much I want to give.
Well, thanks so much for being with us, Elvis, and great luck to you this year.
Thank you.
On the ice, getting ready to perform, Marie-Claude Savard-Gagnon and Luc Bredet, Canadian pair skating champions.
Doing that thing you do, breaking my heart into a million pieces, like you always do. And you don't mean to be cruel. You never even knew about the heartache I've been
Pair skating, always a favorite with audiences all over the world. And if you want to see two of the best, you're looking at Mandy Wurzel and Ingo Steuer, the 97 world champions and the 98 Olympic bronze medalists, skating to Donna Summer's Last Dance.
Let's dance. Let's chant for love. Yes, it's my last chance for romance tonight. I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me. 'Cause when I'm mad, I'm so mad. So let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance tonight. Let's dance for love. Yes, it's my last dance, romance tonight. Oh, I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me. 'Cause when I'm mad, I'm so mad. So let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance
Mandy Wurzel and Ingo Steuer, Olympic bronze medalists and world champions, displaying their expertise in the sport of pairs figure skating. And we'll have more from Maple Leaf Gardens when we return. At all that, we'll try to make sense of that a little later. But first, the Olympic bronze medalist jumpin' Joe Sabovcik, and you'll see why, interpreting Lovin' Touchin' by Journey.
You made me weak. I wanna die just when you said we tried loving, touching, squeezing.
Jumping Joe Sabovcik. And you can see why. He really gets up in the air. Tremendous height on jumps. Spectacular to watch. Olympic bronze medalist Joe Sabovcik.
I gotta run. See, I'm gonna do this Alanis Morissette number. Everybody wants to know about this new hair. It's the Bitter Betty, obsessive woman, crazed, out of control girl, so the hair is going with the number. So for the world who wants to know why I changed my hair color, it's for the Alanis Morissette number. Bye.
You may remember back in 1988, Liz Manley won the silver medal for Canada at the Olympics. Then she was a cute little blonde. Well, she has dyed her hair to give her a harder edge for this character that she plays within Alanis Morissette's Uninvited.
Like any hot-blooded woman, I have simply wanted an object to crave. But you're not allowed. You're not invited. Unfortunate slide. Must be strangely exciting to watch the static swell. Must be somewhat hard-telling to watch shepherd me shepherd. But you're not allowed. You're uninvited. Unfortunate slide. Like any uncharted story, I must seem greatly intriguing. You speak of my love like you have experienced love like mine before. But this is not allowed. You're uninvited. Unfortunate slide. I don't think you unworthy. I need a moment to deliver.
Olympic silver medalist Liz Manley from Canada, showing diversity and variety. That's very important as a performer, to always push the envelope with creativity, and she's done just that. Coming up, Phillippe Candeloro. A perfect piece of music chosen for a perfect couple on the ice, husband and wife team, Elizabeth Punselin and Jared Swallow. It's from the soundtrack of a movie called Umbrellas of Cherbourg. It was made in the 50s. It's a French love story. Well, if you didn't get...
Are you ready to move with me?
A little Saturday Night Fever, maybe? Well, we're going to change gears right now, for it is Phillippe Candeloro, the Olympic bronze medalist, and a little Saturday Night Fever. Candeloro. I had a feeling the shirt was going to come off. That's his signature move to take his clothes off in a performance, but the audience just seems to love it. And boy, does he love to entertain the two-time Olympic bronze medalist, Phillippe Candeloro. When we return, the new ice dancing couple of Pasha and Sasha. Stay with us. Back in Toronto, on the ice, Karen Preston, two-time Canadian champion who, as of late, has been playing Snow White in Disney's World on Ice. She'll interpret Silent World.
I
Two-time Canadian champion Karen Preston, who was born actually in Toronto, Ontario, and trains in Mississauga, just up the road. Changing partners in figure skating is not unusual. When the famous split of two successful ice dancing teams was made public, it was big news in the skating community. The reasons were varied, but the initial breakup may have started when Pasha Grichuk had a public affair with then-married Sasha Julin in 1991.
We were really young, and I was like 18 years old then. And I mean, of course, we feel sorry for our mistakes, and, you know, in the future we'll never do mistakes like that anymore. But, you know, it's life. Sometimes you go with your feelings, with your heart, the way you feel, the way, you know, you can fall in love with certain person. That's what happened. And, I mean, it was like so long time ago, 7 years ago, and people still talk about it. But, I mean, if they enjoy talk about it, why not let them do that?
I feel sometimes when I read these like magazines, I feel a little bit uncomfortable. But I'm just start to concentrate on my skating and on my like future and trying to forget this. And if people want to talk about this, so what I can do? So I can just do my best on skating, on the ice rink, and trying to show people who I am.
This is the first time I've seen Pasha and Sasha skate together, and They are a different look together than, of course, they were with their other partners. However, they are so strong individually that when you bring them together, they create a very interesting and strong look on the ice as an ice dancing couple. Pasha Grishuk and Sasha Julin. And of course, Katarina Witt has experienced so much in her life, but she always has kept in perspective what has gotten her to where she is. Just her love of skating. Right now, her interpretation of Rescue Me. Two-time Olympic gold medalist Katarina Witt with a huge smile, showing that she truly loves to skate, and we truly love to watch her. And we'll see more of her actually on February 14th for FTD's Champions on Ice, so join us for that special presentation. Katarina Witt. Now the man who's known for skating to movie soundtracks, well, he'll add another one to his list. This is Armageddon, and the group is Aerosmith. Three-time world champion, Elvis Stojko.
Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away.
A great response for Elvis Stojko, three-time world champion. Will he make it 4? He has his eyes on the World Championships later on this year, but it was at the Olympic Games in Nagano that his groin injury took him out of the gold medal race. But he did battle through. He continues to do that, and he perseveres like no one else. Well, we've seen Elvis Stojko in the rock and roll mode. How about checking it out in the swing mode as he cranks it up to Brian Setzer's medley? Elvis Stojko, relaxing, taking the tie off, and for good reason. Olympic gold medalist Katarina Witt. Think of this for a minute. Between these two people on the ice right now, 7 world championship titles, 2 Olympic golds, and 2 Olympic silvers. Pretty impressive.
Baby, you got me beat up and down, inside out and across.
Elvis Stojko making his way to the ice one more time. What a show this has been, and everybody always looks forward to Elvis skating to Elvis. Every year he closes the Jailhouse Rock, and it's always a hit. As a skater, I can tell you that some of the best skating audiences in the world are in Canada, and we've had a great one here in Toronto tonight. So for Alice Cook, I'm Peter Carruthers saying so long from Maple Leaf Gardens. Good night, everyone.